I always think of, I remember little things, when your mom would be like, just make sure you take out the meat for me while I'm at work. And then you'll forget.
Yeah.
And then I never used to understand the level of anger you'd get. But now I'm like, what do you mean I've been working all day?
And you couldn't do this one thing?
I gave you one job.
Okay. Hello. Hi, guys. I don't know why I always stall at this point. This is not good. But anyway, one take. Hello, guys. Welcome to Chat with Nat, with me, Natasha. My friends call me Nat, so you can too. And we've got here Chiedza, Patricia. Our regular guest. I'm trying to make sure that Chiedza keeps coming.
But you should be calling me Engineer Chiedza now.
Engineer Chiedza, guys. Engineer Chiedza. So if you guys haven't checked out the episode that we did before with Chiedza, we spoke a great deal about her journey being a civil engineer, and she's shared some tips with us. So really informative episode for you guys. And if you've got young people in your life who are interested in engineering, who want to know what it is, please listen to that episode. But how have you been since the last time?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Working
9 to 5.
No one prepared us for this adulting life. I'm doing my best, but I'm good.
And when people when you were a kid, you wanted to get letters in the mail, or you wanted to, you wanted people to be calling you and be able to do. And when you're now older, you're like, I don't even want to see a letter in my name coming through.
Do you know what I always think of? I remember little things, when your mom would be like, just make sure you take out the meat for me while I'm at work. And then you'll forget. And then I never used to understand the level of anger you'd get. But now I'm like, what do you mean I've been working all day?
And you couldn't do this one thing?
I gave you one job. I get it.
You've got one job. But anyway, this is going to be a quick one.
Okay.
So I wanted us to do a bit of a dilemmas episode.
Okay.
I actually have an email that someone sent me a while back, but because a girl hasn't been recorded consistently, I responded to the person, but I still want to run past you. Okay, but I'll start off with, I came across something on Twitter. I refuse to call it X, Twitter. And I was like, this one would be good for Cheers, because I want to know what you would do. Okay. So this person says, I need to get this off my chest because I haven't slept in 3 days. My brother is getting married on Saturday. I've known about this wedding for 8 months, helped plan it, paid for part of it, and now I might not be there. And then they go on to say, last Monday, my boss called me into her office, said the company is sending 4 people to a leadership training program in Dubai. It's a 6-day intensive. Whoever completes it gets fast-tracked to senior director. Not sure what this person does, but they're based in America. It says that's a 60,000 salary increase. My flight leaves Saturday morning. And then they say, I sat in my car after that meeting and cried, not from happiness, from the specific kind of pain that comes when life gives you 2 things you want and makes you destroy one to keep the other. I called my brother that same night, told him everything. His first words were not congratulations. They were, so you're not coming. Not even a question, a statement like he already knew what I was going to choose. Like he'd been waiting for me to pick work over him his whole life. And that hit me different because this isn't the first time. I missed his college graduation for a work trip. I missed his engagement party because I was closing a deal. Every time I told myself, he understands, he's my brother, we're good. Sorry, I kind of read it different, but maybe we weren't as good as I thought. My mom called me the next morning. She didn't yell. That's how I knew it was serious. She just said, your brother cried last night. I haven't seen him cry since your father's funeral. I hope whatever you're choosing is worth that. I tried to explain the numbers for her. 60K more a year, that's 5,000 a month more. That's me finally being able to help her with her mortgage. That's my kids' college fund actually existing. That's me not lying awake every month stressed about money. She said money spends, memories don't. But here's what nobody's saying. I have 34,000 in student loans. My rent went up $400 per month this year. I have a daughter. I have a mother with a bad knee who needs surgery. I am one emergency away from a financial crisis at all times. This promotion isn't ambition, it's survival. My co-worker told me family will always be there, opportunities won't. My aunt told me you can make money anytime, you only have one brother. Both of them sound completely right. That's the problem. And then she goes on to say, I looked up flights. If I take the red eye, which is the overnight flight, Friday night, I land 45 minutes before the ceremony, no sleep, straight from airport to church, then fly out immediately after the reception, I guess to Dubai. I'd be there technically, but would I really be there? Or do I just go to Dubai, watch my brother get married from a shaky FaceTime stream from a hotel room 7,000 miles away, and carry that image in my chest for the rest of my life? My brother texted me last night, just 3 words, do what's right. I don't know if that was forgiveness or a test. Then just kind of goes on to say, and before you judge, ask yourself if it was you, if it was your debt, your daughter, your mother's surgeries, your chance to finally breathe financially, what would you do? Not what sounds noble. What would you actually do?
That was a powerful dilemma.
Tough.
So she's got the option for the red eye.
Yeah, but it sounds like should be cutting it fine.
Should be cutting it very fine.
He's just in and out. Like, it gets there, like, after the church.
Should be there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's the problem. There's a few things. The first thing is this is not this first time it's happened. The context is like you're always missing my big events. Yeah. And this is my wedding. And you helped me plan. Yeah. I'm thinking if this was me. So my family is very important to me. Yeah. My brothers are like my babies. Like I treat them like my firstborns. And I know they would do what he did in terms of the like, do what you think is right. It's fine. I just don't think, because I hear what the mom is saying. And I know because he lives, she said it's an extra 60K, yeah? Yeah. Because he lives extra 60K. Memories come once. That's a big milestone. Yeah. And I like to believe opportunities. I disagree with the work. I think opportunities will come back around. I think either I would go with the red eye option. Yeah. Or I would just go for the wedding. Yeah. I think so. I don't think I would be at peace knowing. And is it a guaranteed promotion once she's done all of that?
No, because she said something like the 4 people that complete this thing will get.
Because if I go through all of that, then I don't get it anyway. There's going to be another round. This is not the only time that promotion will come by. Yeah. And because due to my experiences, guys, life is short. Time with loved ones is precious. Yeah. Especially if they don't live in the same area. Like I'm thinking of me being here, my family is. I would go for the wedding. Yeah. As hard as it is, I will remind you that it's 60K though. I'll make you but I'll definitely go for the wedding. Go for the wedding.
Listen,
what would you do?
What would I do? This is tough. But to be honest, when I read it, and obviously she kind of gave more context and she's trying to justify like going, right?
I feel like she's made up her mind.
She's made up. That's what the brother was like. That's why the brother was like, so you're not coming.
Yeah.
Instinctively, I was like, what? Go to your brother's wedding. What are you on about? Right? For me, I feel like if this were two things. I feel like if this were like my friend, what I would be asking them is, when you missed his graduation because it was a work trip, what was the context? I'm sure it was like a work trip that you cannot miss for whatever opportunity. Like what happened? You know, was it worth it? When you missed his engagement because you were closing a deal, I'm sure it was, if I close this deal, I will get commission or whatever. Okay. Like, what happened then? Was it life like
was it worth it?
And how did you feel? Right? And then I would be just trying to say, be careful, because this is really a pattern. It's a pattern that, you know, and sometimes I like to get into my auntie bag, but I'm like, this is a spiritual pattern, because why are you missing all your brother's big moments, right? For justifiable. So that's what I would be trying to say. And then also, it's like, you didn't even like go back to your manager to be like, hey,
a couple of days later.
Yeah, like, hey, my brother's wedding is this. Is there a way to kind of, I really want to do this. Is there a way to make this work? When is the next opportunity? Do you know what I mean?
And managers, if you talk to them, a lot of times there's a solution.
Exactly. It's like you've not pushed. Your instinct has been to negotiate with your family, but you have not negotiated with work. And like you said, like, people are reasonable. So if they're putting you forward, you are good. So it's like, okay, fine. Because the wedding's on Saturday. Sorry, what? I mean, I know Dubai, it's like their week starts from Sunday, right? They work from Sunday. But, okay, what difference is it you getting there on like Sunday or Monday? Like, you just haven't.
You could live stream their thing while you're at the wedding.
Yeah, it's kind of like you at least come back to your family and be like, I tried to speak to work. On the other hand, I understand what it's like to be under financial pressure. And literally, when like you're spending your nights calculating, be like, how am I gonna make this work? Like, I honestly, like, I really understand it. So I can't even front and be like, if that option were given to me right now, I feel like I would just disappoint people. I'll be honest. If I could get,
with the context of this has been a consistent pattern.
I mean,
because I think it would be different if she's been present for everything else, and it's like, oh, okay, she's always around. This is an exceptional moment, but it's like, it's always work.
That's the thing. That's different. But so at the same time, it's one of those where you're like, I can give my opinion, but you know what? I'm not gonna beat you over the head. Whatever you decide, but you just have to be aware. But it's I agree with you. Work opportunities will always come around. There will always be another cycle.
Promotion. There's another, and the other thing, your job will never consider you or highly prioritize you. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't prioritize your job. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like, you are. It's a quick disposal. They'll dispose you quickly if they need to, if that makes sense. So, and that's why I'm a bit like, sometimes you've chosen it a couple of times. It's your brother's wedding. He called his mom crying. He called his... And on the flip side, I hear what you're saying, because I understand financial pressure, my spreadsheets are tired of me trying to, how do we balance out? And that extra money will help. But I'm just like, it'll come around.
Yeah.
It'll come around.
It'll come
back around. And it's not even a guarantee.
Yep.
That's the other thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I'll stick to my original answer.
The comments were like mixed. Like, some people were just like, I think a lot of people just say, you know, you are in an impossible situation.
And it's easier said than done. I'm saying all of this.
Yeah.
If someone came to me right now and was like, Patricia, an extra £60,000. Oh, that's life changing.
Yeah.
That's actually
It is. But yeah, I'd be like, why is it always life changing? Like when it's your brother's like milestones. Because
that's a bit suspicious though. Why is it always?
That's how I'm saying.
I see why you're like your auntie.
That's how I'm like, I've got my praying auntie hat, which is like, this is spiritual. This is trying to like, you know, tear you guys apart as siblings, because this is the family. Like then when your mom dies, your dad's already gone, your mom dies, you're not gonna be a family anymore. You're
just gonna be very distant. Yeah.
Because if I'm the brother, do what's right, but trust me.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm like, you better be there.
I'm sorry. You come back from Dubai, whether you get this promotion, I am not messing with you. Like, you are gone to me. I'm sorry. Like, if you made me cry, like I cried when my own father died.
I even had not even a family member, but there was a friend of mine who was getting married.
Yeah.
And I could, like, financially, it was out of the country. Yeah. This is the thing, you know, when we're all scattered all over the world. And I was like, I can't travel. And she said it was fine. And she did. But I felt horrible. Till this day, I'm like, I missed out on one of my very good friends' special day. And what more if that was my brother? I couldn't. If I had been able to, I would have just gone. I wouldn't have thought twice about it. So that's why I'm like, these moments are important, guys.
No, very important. Okay, another one. So this one is an email that I got. Okay. I actually got it in February. Apologies, I'm only reading it. But then I responded to the person via email and kind of gave them my view. But I thought, you know what, let me bring it here because I think there'll be other people who feel the same way, right? Or who can relate. So the person is, hi, Nat, I've been meaning to write in for a while, and I just think I need to think out loud somewhere safe. I moved to the UK a few years ago, and on paper, everything is moving in the right direction. I've got a stable job, I'm on a visa, and I'm working towards indefinite stay. But if I'm being honest, I'm really unhappy. I haven't found my people here. I don't feel rooted. Life just feels heavy and a bit lonely. The thing is, my husband is here and he wants to stay long term. And then she put in brackets, he was here before I joined him. We've built a life together here, and I know leaving could put a strain on our marriage. At the same time, I've started building something back home. I've started building something back home, and every time I think about it, I feel lighter, like that's where I'm meant to be. But it's not simple. If I leave now, I might be walking away from my route to indefinite leave to remain, especially with how the timelines keep changing. And I keep thinking, what if I regret it later? I also feel like I should be grateful. There are so many opportunities here. And when I look at people like you, it seems like you found your rhythm, your community, your place. This is someone who follows me on socials. Yeah. So I keep asking myself, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I make it work? Did you ever feel like this? Like you were in the right place on paper, but not in your spirit? I don't know whether to stay and push through, or to go where I feel more like myself, even if it costs me stability and maybe even my marriage. I'd really appreciate your thoughts.
If it wasn't for the marriage thing, I'd be like, did I write this dilemma?
Oh, really?
It's very relatable.
Yeah.
What did you? Are you gonna say what you?
So I responded. I responded to her, and I was just like, I totally understand how you feel. And obviously, I shared that when I came. I was 17, about to turn 18. So I guess it was a kind of different context because I was coming to my mom.
Yeah.
So I never felt like I didn't feel like I had agency in terms of what I was just like wherever the adults were.
Yes.
But it's taken me a while. And I guess what's helped is I made friends like college, university, work, and then you kind of grow up with those friends. But I say to her, to be honest, it's probably like within the past 10, 12 years where I've felt like, because I had to get to a point where I was just like, this is home. I was just like, this is, yes, I would love to go back to Zim, but I just...
In theory, it's a good idea, but...
Yeah. So for me, I think once I switched my mind, and for a long time, I've always wanted to move to America. So I had always been doing the green card lottery, like, because that's where honestly I would really love to move to, although now it's a madness. So I don't know. I just told myself that this is now home and whatever, but I still do have that feeling like anytime I go on holiday, anytime I go home, you just feel like, oh man,
you're happy.
I feel happy. Peace. Like I feel like peace. Like I'm with my people, and I still get that feeling when you come back to the UK and you're like, and honestly, the UK for me, what makes it better is just the people around me. If I didn't have because she didn't really say, she said she hasn't found her people. And it's honestly the people around.
Will help, isn't it? So I'm similar to you.
Yeah.
I moved when I was 18.
Yeah.
But for me, it wasn't like coming. I came for uni.
Okay.
So it's just, Dad put me on a plane.
Yeah.
What's little one? I came.
Yeah.
The good thing is, I made friends in uni who were also in similar situations, who are still my friends now. I consider them my community.
Yeah.
However, I understand that thing of whenever you go home, I always say I'm always so peaceful.
Yeah.
I'm at rest. I'm just like, I'm with my people. And then when we started working, which is I think maybe why it's a bit tricky for a defined community, because a lot of my good friends I made in uni, it's a lot harder to make friends when you're in work. So what I would say is start trying. I don't know if she's got like kids and stuff. Little things like going to the park.
Yeah.
Meet fellow moms.
Yeah.
You'll meet some cool people, make friends. If you've got hobbies, maybe you like gym classes, Pilates, go there, make some friends who do similar stuff that you like to do. Then you can start building on from there. Because one thing I've learned, so I'm like you, where similar to what she was saying, I was starting to feel like I'm not happy here. It feels very lonely. It's very isolating. And when I moved, I initially had the thing of, I'm sure at some point I can go back to Zim.
Yeah.
Then last year or the year before, I was like, you need to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
This is now home.
Yeah.
I know you're not happy, but you need to make it good for you. So I've started doing little fun things, and I've made some new friends as well through that. Because even though I've got my uni friends, we're all scattered all over. We're not all in one city. So they're my community, but it's not people I can see as often as I would like to. So doing activities to meet new people. She said her husband was here before. Maybe like also meet, I don't know how they do with like his friends. Maybe that can also help. And just trying to find the small joys. I think you have to actively make the choice, and you have to let go that thing of I might be able to go home. Yeah. Alternatively, she did say she's on the ILR route. Yeah. Make sure you secure that first.
So that's what I say to her.
Make sure you secure that first.
I think she was saying that I think they've now extended it to 10 years.
Have they actually done that?
I think so.
I know they were talking about it.
Yeah, or it's kind of going
in the
through.
Process. Okay.
So when I exchanged with her, maybe let me not get into too much detail because maybe it don't identify. But it seemed like because she had been waiting for the 5 years, and it was kind of like she'd been like, okay, and then now this. But then I was saying, girl, I feel like it's worth getting your indefinite leave. Forget the citizenship if you don't want to I think just get that.
Indefinite leave to remain.
Obviously, if you can stay for the citizenship, get that. But that's putting more years. But
I would argue because it's ILR, then 1 year.
Yeah.
I would say even just with the way things are going, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Get your ILR sorted.
Yeah.
Get your passport sorted. And then now you can start. If you need to move around, you've got the freedom to come back if you need to. Or even if it's not coming back here, it's a lot easier to then venture to other countries as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
But I feel like even when I say that to her, I was like, oh man, I hate that I'm even saying this to you, because it's more of like, be pragmatic and survive. But I was like, I think just get your stay, and then there's a conversation about you and your husband. I don't know if they've got kids or not, and there's just that and obviously the difficult thing, like she was saying, like I think it sounds like the husband kind of brought her because he was here.
He was here already.
So I think he's
settled.
Yeah, and he's been here longer, so he's not looking to go back to Zim anytime. But I'm like, oh, I hate that, because I know people who like really follow like what they are feeling, and then they thrive. And it works out. Because there's a reason also why your spirit is just
pushing you that way.
Because it's just telling you that I'm not supposed to be here.
I hear that, but you also, because I'm a very pragmatic thinker, should be a problem. I'm always like, let's be logical.
Yeah.
Two things can be true, right?
Yeah.
Sort out your papers. Make sure you've got that, because you always want a fallback plan. But I guess if her husband is here, she could always come back.
But I think now...
But it will now be complicated. That's why I'm like, at least have a fallback plan so that you've got your passport. If you need to come back, you can always start over. And the other thing, I don't know if it helps, and I think you said it took you some time before you felt settled. I've been here... Becoming, what year are we in? 2026. Coming to 12 years.
Okay.
I don't even feel like I'm completely settled. I'm getting there, because now I'm actively trying to build a life where I'm like, okay, I've got my community, I've got stuff I like to do. I've got friends, I can do this, I can do that. But it's taken me a long time to get there.
Yeah.
So it's not I don't know if it's not an isolated experience. Like you have to actively work towards it.
It is so difficult. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what she...
It's a hard one. It's a hard one.
I was going to... let me not... Yeah, because obviously we had the exchange, and then she was kind of giving more context about, stuff at home.
No, definitely, you don't know.
And, so...
These are very deep dilemmas.
I know, but I just thought I wanted to put it out, because I know there's other people who feel the same way. And guys, share your comments. Like what would you advise? Because it feels like, even when I've given this advice, it feels like I'm going against everything I know to believe, which is really like, trust yourself, trust your spirit. But I think for me, what also made it a bit harder is that, she's married. Because ultimately, I'm sorry, like, I don't think distance is good.
Oh, I know your stance on this. I remember from back in the day.
I just don't think like it works. You can't, like, you're deceiving yourself if you're gonna say we're gonna be a married couple and I'm gonna be like in Zim and coming.
And it's not like it's a short. I always say Nigerians have it a bit easier because it's a 6-hour flight. For us, there's no direct flight. 18 hours minimum.
Yeah.
And that's not it. And it's also expensive. That's not a flight you can be doing every month for a week. Do you know what I mean? It's not, I'm with you there. I don't think it's very...
So for me, I didn't want to be that person who's like, and then people be like, not saying I should leave and go to the... No, please. I don't need that.
definitely secure your papers, but in the meantime, little hobbies. Like you said, I don't know if they have kids. That's also like if you have kids, the park is a good one.
Yeah.
Your fellow school moms.
Yeah.
You'll find one or two people you get along with, then you guys can start hanging out.
Yeah.
Like gym is horrible. Pilates.
Yeah.
If you like, what else do people do for fun? Painting. I know there's like painting groups. There's a group for everything. And that's why I'm like, it's not just you. There's a reason these groups have now popped up.
Yeah.
These people. Life is hard, guys.
Life is hard.
It can be lonely.
It literally can. And I don't want to overpromise. But one of the things I'm hoping we can do, maybe before the end of summer, we can do like a little get together. So I did say to her, I said, maybe, then I don't know overpromise, but I think I mentioned it in another episode. Yeah. We may be there's a Brent, like he's got a place in Shoreditch. So if we could do like a little like lounge and chill, whatever.
I can help you plan it because I know you've got a lot of stuff. Yes, I don't mind helping.
Yeah, because so I really want like a few of us just like just chill, like a little like day thing, whatever. So I even said that to her. I said I'll let you know at the time. Then that way,
nag her. She will let you know. Nag her. She must nag you.
Yeah. then that way, you can come and like meet people, because the UK is really about your community.
It's your community that keep literally like.
It's literally your community.
And I know the way work is, you're always so tired, but meet up with your friends. And then you meet a friend through a friend and a friend through a friend.
Honestly, when you meet up with your friends, you really feel like life is worth it. You feel like,
life is worth living.
You see that event you didn't come to on Thursday? Months ago, whenever.
Yes.
That thing, like, you leave there, you're like,
you're energized.
You're on the tube and you're like, you ever seen that Tokyo Tony meme where she's at the back of the car?
It's exactly how you be feeling.
You're like,
No, it's literally community in the UK. If not for that,
you really feel like, life is worth. You feel like life is worth living. Shout out to friends, man. Okay. Anyway, so another one. This one, I'm kind of stealing it from one of my favorite. Hold on. Okay. One of my favorite podcasts, which is Don't Tell My Wife podcast. Okay. I really enjoy this, guys. Okay, let me try and let me put my volume up. I'll try and play it.
Philip must have said something like,
hold on.
Hey guys, so my husband recently got caught speeding.
Hold on, let me start again.
Hey guys, so my husband recently got caught speeding. Instead of points, he opted to do the speed awareness course. You would have thought he would have learned his lesson. However, he's only managed to bag himself another speeding offence. This time, there won't be a speed course, just straight points. He asked me to say it was me because he can't afford to have points on his license as it will drive up the insurance. Lol, what would you do if you were in my shoes? Take the points,
hold the points, bro.
Let's not listen to their advice
afterwards,
because they gave a very mannish advice. Yeah, so what would you do if your husband speeding? So you need to do a speed awareness course so that you don't get your points. Mm-hmm. We don't know whether he's got points, but then now he's been caught again.
And
he wants the wife to do the speed awareness course
so that it doesn't then affect the insurance if they take away more.
Yeah, so he doesn't get points.
I get it.
Now that I listen to the game, my view is slightly changed to what my initial.
There's a battle inside me. There's one that's like, okay, if she's got enough points and it then saves insurance going up, go ahead and do it. But also, why are you being so irresponsible and you keep speeding? Like,
when are you going to learn your lesson? Yeah.
So what's going to happen? Because it doesn't seem like you've learned. This is probably going to happen a third time. And then what are we going to do then?
Yeah.
But then we're married and we pay these bills together. That's where I'm a bit like... I don't drive. Do you drive?
Yeah, I do.
How much would it go up by?
Oh God, significantly. So my understanding is like when you do a speed awareness course, that's like they don't tell any, like it doesn't go on any record.
It's not on your record, you're fine.
Right.
Okay.
So you've done it. Like I've done a speed awareness course once, but I was like doing 47 in a 40. Like I was not really speeding that much.
Crazy.
But anyway, I did a speed awareness course. So this guy, he's done his, caught again. Now you get the points, whether it's 3 points or whatever on your license. I think you can get up to 12 points, and then you can't drive.
Or they take it away.
Yeah.
It must be bad though, because if his points are in a state where he can't sacrifice up.
So I think he has. So based on what I'm thinking, I think they both have no points on. He's just done the speed awareness because that's a first step that they give you for a first offense. I believe. Okay. But now because it would be his second, he would get the points. Okay. But if they challenge and say, actually, it was my wife, because she has no points, she would be offered the speed awareness course. And then that way they're even Stevens.
Insurance
no points.
Remains.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I would take it on and then do the speed awareness course. But we need to have a serious conversation about your driving because this can't keep running.
Yeah.
It can't happen again. And the reason I say that, if this was a boyfriend, please mind your own. We're married. I'm assuming we are splitting these bills. Yeah. That's also going to affect me.
Yeah.
So I would take it on. Very annoyed. And you will suffer for it for a while. But in the long run,
So I was in my initial instinct, and I don't know if this speaks to my state of mind when it comes to, I'm like, hell no. Like I even commented on the episode. I said, no. She should not take the point.
But that also affects you because you guys are like, you're together.
I said no. Because in my mind, initially I was like, well, no, because wouldn't you rather just have one person that you know doesn't have points, is clear, rather than now you have a whole life ahead of you guys. You don't know what's going to happen next. Now you're risking both of you having points as time goes on. It's just like, so, but then now when I kind of re-listen to it and I'm like, oh, okay, speed awareness means whatever. But also you need to be careful because if it's the one where there's the camera and then they've zoomed into the driver and then you've assumed. Do you remember this guy? He was a minister. Was it Michael Gove?
What did he do?
Where like there was an issue with speeding and then he got the wife took the thing, and then there was the black woman. It was this whole thing where they were friends with this black woman who's a judge, and the wife told the black woman judge as her friend, something like that. But I don't know. And then it kind of became a thing about. But I personally, listen, maybe, I don't know, obviously the sanctity of marriage, but for me, I'm like, no, maybe that's I'm not mature enough for these dynamics.
Like, I know you said the points will affect you for life, but if we're both on a clean slate, as long as no one messes up, I don't know how many points you can get. But his
behavior, the fact that you've just done a speed awareness course and it just shows that there's something. Reckless. The data is already showing that the likelihood. Do you know what I mean? So next, what's going to happen when you're now at 9 points? You're going to be like, please take the points.
No. So this is why I'm like, this has to be just a one and done. Whatever happens next is now on you, bro. I've tried. I've done my part. I can't now affect my points. So the good thing with this one is everyone's on level ground. I'm surprised I'm being reasonable with this.
I know.
But if it was a boyfriend, I wanted that one. No. This only because it's your husband. Insurance, we share bills. This affects us all.
Yes. So at first with these guys, obviously they were like, "Oh, of course it's your husband. You have to, and I was like,
you're like, no.
I'm not listening to men. No. But obviously now I'm just like, okay.
Relax a little bit.
Okay.
I'm surprised I'm saying that.
It actually really hurts me that I'm saying
it's because they're married. If they were married, I'm ready for you, girl. Right.
I'll be like, yeah. But no, okay, I think we're done with time. Okay. What have you been watching, like on Netflix or?
You know what? I'm not watching anything crazy new. I've been watching random, but I've started watching Person of Interest. It's old. I'd never watched it before.
That was my show. It is so the Taraji P. Henson. Yes. It is so good.
It is so good. I can't stop. So I'm binging that.
I'm so excited for people who are discovering Person of Interest. That was I used to watch it back in the day where there used to be this website called Mr. World Premiere.
I remember.
Do you remember? That was my show.
That's really good.
I don't know what's happened to Mr. World Premiere. I need to check. But it used to put like Love and Hip Hop on. Like that was my show.
No, it's a good show.
It is a good show.
So that's what I've been watching. In terms of new stuff, I tapped out of Love is Blind a while ago.
Oh yeah,
I think after the British season, I haven't.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you've watched Love on the Spectrum.
Not yet. I've heard good things.
1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah,
but it's very and I haven't. So I was like, let me finish Interest first because that has me hooked. Then I'll go start one. But that one seems very nice.
Okay.
So it seems they're just documenting like people on the spectrum or with autism and stuff.
Yeah,
and their dating experiences. And they're trying to find love. Can I say they make it look so simple?
Really?
It could actually all be so. They're very direct.
And I think that's why that would work, because none of this diplomatic, like I have to interpret or translate what you're saying to me.
No, it's very it's very nice. So I was like, when I finish Person of Interest, I'll go into that. So what about you? You watching anything nice?
Paradise.
Oh,
Paradise. I've been catching. Oh, I'm still catching up. Yeah, but I'm like on episode 5 or 6.
Okay. Tell me when you're done.
Bruh, do you know Paradise? I was like, oh man, Sterling K. Brown, I hate this, because This Is Us. I don't know if you used to watch This Is Us.
I did, but I stopped at a point when I was crying too much.
I did not watch the last season because I was like, when the last season came out, my life was actually This Is Us coded. And I was like, no,
I can't do this.
I was like,
I'm living it.
I said, I cannot be crying in real life and watching the show.
Make me cry.
So Paradise, bruh, like I was like, this is now giving me This Is Us vibes. I don't like it.
But it's the same.
It's the same people, right? It's Sterling K. Brown, and I think the writers or something.
Yeah.
There's a part where I won't spoil it because we have to go now. There's a part where I guess it's not good. A lot of people have watched it. I don't know if you remember the character Annie.
Oh yeah,
I won't even say. When I tell you, I was I really say to myself, am I gonna finish watching Paradise or not? I was already annoyed because the first character, the black woman, that chick, I don't know if she does the podcast with Kev on stage.
Angel.
Yes. I was ready to lie. I was like, I'm happy Angel's got a job. Now you gotta kill her.
I was not ready for that. I need to catch up with the episodes. I'm sure they talk about it on one of their episodes.
Yeah.
When I did not see that coming. I was like, I love it for her.
I was like, I love it for her. I was like, then, she's got a job. Yeah. So I'm powering through Paradise, although I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Taxing.
So,
but very continue.
Yeah, yeah. So but yeah, no. Chiedza, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For your time. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. And depending on when this comes out, we probably would have seen the receipts. Oh, we should have talked about the receipts, but anyway.
Next time.
Yes. Next time. But anyway, guys, I've been Natasha. She's been Chiedza. You're listening to Chat with Nat. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all the good stuff. And Lisa Legushe. Bye. Yay! Oh, thank you so much.